Hello scholars, and welcome back to Writing with Miss Rogers. So today we're going to talk about something that's so special, but you know that we first start with writing our name, and we write our name from left to right, right? We do remember the song, right? Thumbs up if you remember the song. Me too. So left to right, left to right. When we write, we go left to right. So Miss Rogers is gonna write her name down from left to right. So I know my first name is Miss, and we put our meatball space in the middle because we don't write our words on top of each other. And I'm gonna write Rogers. Very nice and neat. Perfect. Okay, so I wrote my name down. Okay, so we know that we write from left to right. And who remembers our writing process? Raise your hand if you remember our writing process. Okay, good. So our writing process is first we think and then we draw. Second step, think and then we write. Remember, we always think about what we are going to do before we put it on our paper. But when it comes to writing down stories, we always write our pictures first, right? So first we think and then we draw. So we think about what we want our story to be, and we think about how we want our picture to look. And we've done a great job of that for the past couple of days, and I'm so proud of you guys, okay? So we've done a great job with that. And now today we're going to talk about something that's a little bit different. You know that Miss Rogers is always so happy in her pictures, but today we're going to talk about a time when I was sad. Okay, we're talking about the time when we were sad. So let me see your sad faces. That's my sad face. I don't have a happy face on today because we're gonna talk about a time when we were sad, okay? So let me think about a time when I was sad. So you know that our first step of the writing process is to think about our story, and we're thinking about what we want to draw on our paper. So, when I think about a time I was sad, I'm thinking about a time when I lost my teddy bear. I lost my teddy bear, Chase. That was my teddy bear's name, Chase. And I was so sad because I couldn't find him anywhere, and I looked all over for him and I couldn't find him. So I know that that's what I want to put on my paper, when I couldn't find my teddy bear, Chase. So I thought about it, right? I thought, when was the time that I was sad? And I could think about when I lost my teddy bear, Chase. So now we're going to draw that. So when I couldn't find my teddy bear, Chase, I was in my room. Couldn't find Chase, okay? So now I'm going to draw Miss Rogers, but with a sad face, because Miss Rogers is sad that she can't find Chase anywhere. And Chase, Miss Rogers used to have Chase all the time, her teddy bear, okay? So, I'm starting off with drawing me. And you know, usually Miss Rogers has on a very big, happy face because she loves her kindergarten and she loves everybody, right? But now I'm sad because I couldn't find Chase. So I'm gonna put a sad face on my picture today. I'm sad today. Right? I can't find Chase. So Miss Rogers is still gonna do her hair. You know, Miss Rogers has brown in her hair. Okay. And we're gonna add the brown. But look, Miss Rogers is very sad. So we've talked about being happy, we've talked about being excited, but we never really talked about being sad. Because Miss Rogers doesn't like to be sad. Miss Rogers likes to be happy, but sometimes there's instances where we are sad. And this was one of those instances. So Miss Rogers is gonna put her dress on. Miss Rogers is going to put her feet. And she has her arms. And look, I'm sad. Okay, so I'm gonna fill my hair in a little bit. So Miss Rogers is sad today because she can't find her bear Chase. So I know that I'm in my room, right? So I'm gonna put my bed in my room. And I know that you guys remember how we added details to our story when we were finished? So remember, when we finish early, we can always add details to our story. But right now, I'm gonna start off with my room. I got my bed right here. Here's my pillow. I'll put a window in my room. And you know what? Sometimes when I feel sad, I feel like sometimes it rains. So I'm gonna put some raindrops in the window. Raindrops. It's raining outside. Miss Rogers is sad today. So she's gonna put some raindrops in the window. See the raindrops? I'm sad because I can't find my teddy. Miss Rogers is also gonna add my comforter set. Sometimes I have a purple comforter set that has stripes. So adding stripes to my comforter set in my room. And usually my teddy's right on my bed, but Miss Rogers can't find the teddy, okay? So there's Miss Rogers. You see we're emphasizing that sad face because she's sad. So we drew our picture here. So now we have to put words to our story. So Miss Rogers has to think about what she wants to write down here, okay? So Miss Rogers is going to figure out what she wants to write down for our story. So first we think and then we draw. Second step, think and then we write, right? So Miss Rogers has to think about, what do I want to write down? So I know that I was sad because I lost my teddy Chase. So what word should I put down on my paper? So you know we say it to our story to ourselves 5 times when we figure it out. So I'm still thinking, one time I was sad because I lost my bear Chase. Okay, that's what I think I'm gonna write down because that is what basically what my picture's showing, right? So one time I was sad because I lost my bear Chase. That's what I'm gonna write down. So now I'm gonna put my 5 countdown up and I'm gonna say it to myself 5 times. And I want you guys to do this when it's your turn too, because it's easier to remember when you say it 5 times. So one time I was sad because I lost my bear Chase. One time I was sad because I lost my bear Chase. One time I was sad because I lost my bear Chase. One time I was sad because I lost my bear Chase. One time I was sad because I lost my bear Chase. Okay, let's do our high five. Woo! Your turn. Good. So we have to write that down, okay? So let's get started writing down. So is Miss Rogers going to write in the middle of the paper? Thumbs down, nah. Is Miss Rogers gonna start on the right side of the paper? Thumbs down, nah. Where is Miss Rogers going to start? What side do we start on? According to our song, what side do we start writing on? Let me know. Left, right? Because left to right, left to right. When we write, we go left to right, okay? So Miss Rogers' story that she knows she's writing down, because we have to think and then we write. So I thought about it. We said it to ourselves 5 times and now I'm gonna write it down. So one time I was sad because I lost my bear Chase, okay? And remember, we reread to ourselves so we know what comes next. But we're gonna start off with one time. So I'm gonna give you guys the first letter because I know this one could be a little tricky. So we start 1 with the letter O. So now the next letter, this letter, N, 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 nice, name, Nancy. What letter do you guys think that is? The letter N, good job. So 1, so we got O-N, 1, okay? So this next letter, think about egg, Elephant. I'll give you a hint. This letter is in Miss Rogers' name. Egg. Elephant. What letter is this? The letter E. It's also in name. Okay? So one, good job. Thank you for helping me spell that. So one time, so we reread so we know what comes next. Reread so we know what comes next. Let me hear you guys say that. I'll say it one more time. Reread so we know what comes next. Your turn. Good job. Okay? You guys always remember that meatball space. We do not forget that, okay? Because we don't write on top of each other. We did that here too. So remember, I'm rereading to myself. One time I was sad because I lost my bear chase, okay? So I got my space and now I'm writing time. So what letter do you think that sounds like? Time, time. What letter? The letter T, good. So I put my meatball space. So one time. So the next letter in this word is igloo. Igloo. What letter does that sound like? The letter I, good. So one time, okay? Moose. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. What letter does that sound like? I'll give you a hint. It's the first letter in Miss Rogers' name. The letter N, good. So one time. Okay, this next letter, egg, elephant. We just said this letter in the last word. It's the last letter in the last word we wrote. What letter is that? The letter E? Right. E, nice. So good. Look, you wrote another word. One time I was sad because I lost my bear chase. So meatball space, you know, we always reread to ourselves. That's why we're remembering what we're writing down. So one time I was sad because I lost my bear chase. We're rereading to ourselves so we know what comes next. So meatball space, one time we already know that one. One time good. So one time I was. So meatball space, walrus. Wonder, What letter does that sound like? The letter W, good. One time I was sad, so apple. Astronaut, alphabet. What letter is that? And I'll give you a hint. It's on the paper. Apple. What you guys think? The letter A. So one time okay, good. Okay, this one. Give you a hint. The last letter in Rogers. S, good job. You guys are so smart. So one time I was sad. Okay, so let's start off with sad. Meatball space, we just wrote this one down. Sad. Good, letter S. Apple. Astronaut. Which one is that? What letter is that? The letter A, good, we just did that one. Okay, what about dinosaur? Dinosaur, doorbell, What letter does that sound like? The letter D, good job. So one time I was sad. Good. So look, we already have a lot of our sentence. So one time I was sad because I lost my bear chase. So we reread so we know what comes next. Good. One time I was sad because, so this is a big word. So let's do this one together. Okay? Bear. Bear. What letter does that sound like? B. Good. Egg. Egg. We wrote this one too. What letter is that next? E. Good job. So let's sound out B. Cat. Cat. What letter does that sound like? The letter C. Good. Apple. Apple. We wrote this one down too. What letter is that? Apple. What does that sound like? Good. A. Umbrella. Up. Umbrella. What does that sound like? What letter? Umbrella. The letter U. And now, what letter? We did that one. S. Good. Because. Egg. What letter? We use this one a lot today. The letter E. Good. Good. So one time I was sad because I lost my bear chase. So meatball space. So one time I was sad because meatball space I. We're writing the I again. One time I was sad because I space lost. Love. Lost. What letter does that sound like? Love. The letter L. Good. Ooh. Ox. What letter is this? The letter O. Good. So love. So we have our L-O, and now we need to add another letter. So lost. What letter is that? Snake. Lost. Good. S. Because I lost. Okay, I wrote my S. Lost. What letter does that sound like? The letter T. Good job. You guys are so smart. Okay, meatball space. One time I was sad because I lost. Got my meatball space. One time I was sad because I lost my bear chase. So we did this one too. Moose. My. What letter do you guys think that is? The letter M. Good. So I lost. Okay. Yo-yo. Year. What letter does that sound like? I'll give you a hint. It's towards the end of the alphabet. Right before the letter Z. The letter Y. Good job. So one time I was sad because I lost my bear. So meatball space. B, 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 b. What letter is that? B, b, b. Bear. Good. The letter B. Egg. We did this one. Egg. Good. The letter E. Apple. Bear. The letter A. Good. And rough. Bear. What letter does that sound like? The letter R. Good. So now we're gonna write chase. So one time, remember, we reread, so we know what comes next. One time I was sad because I lost my bear chase. So chase starts with the letter C. Chase. Okay, so we have a C first, but hot. Chase. Hot. The letter H. Good. Then we got another letter Ch. Apple. Astronaut. What letter? Good. A. What letter comes next? Good. S. And last letter? Egg. Elephant. What letter is that? E. And that's it. One time I was sad because I lost my bear chase. That's it. You guys did amazing. So now, look at what we could do next. So you know that when we're finished, we can add on to our story. So we're gonna go back to the beginning of the writing process. First we think and then we draw. We did that already. But now Miss Rogers is gonna add some details to her picture and I'm gonna add on to my story. So you know what else I'm missing? I'm missing my TV. I'll add my TV. Let's say Miss Rogers is writing reading mastery and she's learning the letter B today. So that's what Miss Rogers is watching on TV. I can add my carpet. I have a little area carpet. And that's it. I can add those details. So I added a little bit more to my picture. You know what? I'll add my closet here. Closet, and that's more to my room, right? So I added my TV, my closet, and my rug. So now I'm gonna add to my story. So one time I was sad because I lost my bear chase. So when I was drawing, I thought about other things that I can add. What was I missing? That's what my thought process was. Because you know, first we think and then we draw. So I added my rug and my TV and my door because I knew I was missing that. And it just adds to my room because we know Miss Rogers was sad in her room. So we did that part. So first we think and then we draw. Second step, think and then we write. So now Miss Rogers has to think about what she wants to add to her story. So Miss Rogers is thinking about what she wants to add to her story. We added some pictures, well, more pictures. So now we gotta add to our story. So one time I was sad because I lost my bear chase. So let's think again because we know our second step is to think and then to write. So I know that I lost my bear chase and I looked for him everywhere. I lost him and I looked for him everywhere. So you know what? I looked for him everywhere. So we know that we say our sentence to ourselves 5 times. Miss Rogers thought about what she was gonna write. She thought about it, and now we're gonna say it to ourselves 5 times so we remember. I looked for him everywhere. I looked for him everywhere. I looked for him everywhere. I looked for him everywhere, and I looked for him everywhere. Okay, that's 5. So, oh, we forgot to do our high five. Boop. Wait, no, we do. Woo. Okay, ready? Woo. Good. So I looked for him everywhere. So we know that starts with the I. We're gonna put our meatball space right here because we're gonna just continue on. I. L. So we got our I, meatball space again, looked. Looked. Love, looked. What letter does that sound like? I'll give you a hint. It's this letter right here. L. The letter L, good. Looked. Ooh. Ox. What letter does that sound like? Ox. Ooh. Remember how we say ooh? To remember this letter? The letter O. So we have two O's. So looked. Good. Look. Look. This one's a little tricky. Look. The letter C. No, it's not the letter C, because I know that could be tricky. So look. The letter K. Exactly. So I know that C and K sounds very similar, but we'll be able to go and differentiate between the two. But it does sound tricky, but it's really the letter K for looked. I look, egg, elephant. You guys should know this one, E, because we did this one a lot today. I look, look, What letter? Deer, The letter D, good. I'm so proud. So I looked, remember we reread so we know what comes next. I looked everywhere for him. So I'm gonna start my everywhere down here so we can have some space, because I don't think that we're gonna have enough space for that. So I'm just gonna add everywhere down here because I don't wanna tumble my letters together, because you see, we won't have a lot of space. So I'm gonna start everywhere down here. So I looked everywhere. So egg, we know that's E, because you guys know that one. The letter V, good. So we got another E, egg, good. And then we got, okay, so What letter is that? The letter R, good. And yeah. We did this one, yo-yo. Every. The letter Y, good. Everywhere. Did we do this one? Yup. Walrus. What letter is that? The letter W, good. Hot. We did this one too. What letter is this? The letter H. So then we got another E. Everywhere. Where? We just did this one too. Good. R. Egg. And another E. So we use a lot of E's today, huh? So we reread so we know what comes next. I looked everywhere for him. We're missing for and him. So meatball space. What letter is that? Four. Good, the letter F. Ooh, ox. We did this one a lot of times too. What letter is this? The letter O. And then we got R. The letter R. Good. Nice. So I looked everywhere for him. So I'm spacing. Oop, my paper got messed up because Miss Rogers had to add on to this one. That's okay. For meatball space, him. We just did this one. What letter is that? The letter H. Good. And we got What letter is this one? I. Good. And What letter is that? Good. M. So look, we added details to our story because we were finished, and we added a sentence. So one time I was sad because I lost my bear chase. I looked everywhere for him. And you guys did that with me, so now it's your turn. We're going to talk about a time when we were sad. I talked about when I lost my teddy bear chase. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I can't wait to look at your work. Bye, scholars.